Oh, hi there. So good to see you. I was just reading an article from Insert Mainstream Media Company. You know, the biased one with the misleading articles. Oh, yeah, that doesn't really narrow it down now, does it? Whoops. But from this article, I learned that while YouTubers may have no marketable skills, check, no real jobs, true, and no grasp on reality. Okay, literally me. What we do have is no personality either. As well. But honestly, you don't need a personality to find an audience on YouTube. For example,
I like cash in my hair to my ass.
But from what I found out, apparently, in order to run a YouTube channel, you don't even have to be a person at all. Today, we're going to look at an internet mystery called Spill. Who is Spill? So we're all familiar with drama channels on YouTube, right? Every single video is about the tea. Using the word tea unironically. I actually hate when people do that, but I also just did it, so suddenly it's okay. So drama channels like Sebastian Williams, The Viewer's Voice, Here for the Tea, they all have one thing in common. Extremely repetitive content that is nearly indistinguishable from other videos in the same genre. Just kidding, that's all YouTube videos. What they have in common is the fact that they're all run by real people. So The Viewer's Voice is run by Nick Snyder, Here for the Tea is run by Sam, and Sebastian Williams is obviously run by, actually I'm not sure what his real name is. Maybe we'll call him John? So when I first saw a video from the drama channel Spill, I didn't even question anything. I just assumed this was a real person. Spoiler alert, no, but we'll get to that in a second.
Before I get into the tea,
Spill's video format is identical to that of any other drama channel, with the added bonus of some sweet custom artwork. We have the little avatar, the overly dramatic music, and the very straightforward approach to presenting the content. No jokes, no extras, no commentary. However, Spill does have one thing that I have never really seen in a drama video. Actual research. I'm not talking about digging up old tweets or finding archived web pages. I'm talking about college level research paper, MLA citation research for internet drama. So it takes Spill a lot longer to make a video on the topic than it does any other drama channel. And on top of that, Spill has captions on the bottom of the screen for every single video. Now this is actually a big deal for a reason. Not to avoid patting myself on the back, but I have paid for captions or gotten community captions for almost every single video on my channel because some of you don't know how to listen. And some of you are deaf. For me to caption one of my 10-minute videos takes me anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And Spill has videos that are 5 times as long as that have captions on screen. So the big piece in all of this is that between the custom artwork, the captions for every single word, and the insane levels of research, Spill is somehow spending a lot longer on each video than most YouTubers, but managing to release several videos a week. So when I first realized that, I just thought to myself, I don't care. Like I really didn't. Have fun, I guess. Imagine putting effort into a YouTube video. Couldn't be me. So I just moved on with my life. And that was phase 1 of the mystery. What is brew? So we're all familiar with science channels here on YouTube, right? Every single video is about the physics and the math. Using math unironically. I actually hate when I have to do that, but I also just did it, so suddenly it's okay. Wait, didn't I just use that joke? So science channels like Kurskusat, ASAP Science, Vsauce, they all have one thing in common. Extremely repetitive videos that are nearly indistinguishable from other ones within the same genre. Just kidding, that's all YouTube videos. What is going on here? What I'm referring to is the fact that all of these channels are run by real people. For example, Kurskusat is run by Philip Detmer, Vsauce is run by Michael Stevens, and ASAP Science is obviously run by... Actually, I'm not sure what his name would be. Let's just call him ASAP Rocky. Okay, first of all, that's not even funny. And secondly, this is just the exact same script as the last segment. Let me look at both of their channels. Something weird is going on here.
That
flexibility
nagging,
and his
itchy
opposition to
feeling
anybody
sure
who
has a
saw
way to
things
get under
differently
your
than
skin,
he or his fans.
which
It
makes
was
me
arrogant.
wonder.
So
You know, I've
some
got a
fans
minute
have
while I
been
wait
feeling
for a
off
fresh
about
pot to
Shane's
brew.
new series.
So, let's explore a quick case that's
Well,
out
yes,
of this world.
I'm scared. So from what I gathered, Brew was started about 3 months ago, which was a few months after Spill. Their names, channel banners, and icons are all extremely similar, and their content is obviously in an identical format. So how many people are working on these channels? I think we need to make a list. So we have the scriptwriter for Spill, the scriptwriter for Brew, the narrator for Spill, the narrator for Brew, and then the editing team for both. And then we have whoever is illustrating and animating these videos, which I'm gonna go ahead and assume is 2, because there has to be an assistant. So we have 8 people that are working on these 2 channels. They don't do brand deals, they barely promote their merch, and from what I looked at, their social media accounts only promote their videos, so I don't quite understand what's being sold here. I have one of 2 guesses. They're either doing this for AdSense, which is laughably ineffective because I just got a video demonetized for saying the word Satan, which I just said again in this video, so. And my second guess is that they're just not trying to make money from it at all, which I would surely believe from one person, but not a team of 8 people who's making this much content on a weekly basis. But then things got even more complicated.
Alright, that's enough. It's time to burn some tweets.
Yes, there is a 3rd channel, this one for reading tweets, called Grill. It's the same art style, but appears to be a different artist. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the narrator, writer, and artist for that one, bumping this up to a team of at least 11 people, none of whom I was able to find any information on. I checked through every single social media post, I went back to the beginning, I was on their social blade, and all that made me think was that there's actually a 12th person, because somebody has to be maintaining all of those social media accounts, as well as uploading the videos, getting the title tags and descriptions right, inserting the ad breaks, making sure the end screens are correct on each video. That's a job in and of itself if it's being done multiple times a week. So who is running these channels? Now at first, the only link between these 3 channels was that Spill would sometimes cross-promote Brew and Grill's videos in her community tab. But then one of my subscribers sent me this video.
I'm going to be away for today. I've got a big group project at school that really needs to get done. But don't worry, I think I've got just the guy to cover a strange story about secret government organizations and aliens. Take it away, Brew.
Hi there. So, T, huh?
So yeah, it turns out I was wrong. They're just college friends making YouTube videos together. There's no mystery. Yeah. Okay, bye. Just kidding. Do you think that was it? Huh? You thought I was just gonna end the video that way? When have I ever just wasted your time for 10 minutes and then ended the video with some vaguely meta punchline recently? When have I ever done that? Never. That's when. I know that this is stranger than fiction at this point, but there is a 4th channel which is way more in depth than any of the other ones I talked about. It's a full-blown fictional animation channel. I was going to reach out to Spill via business email for more information, but apparently Spill isn't even supposed to be a real person. That's what I meant when I said she wasn't a real person. They're characters, there's lore.
I was wondering if we could ask you for some help.
Sure. What's the big issue?
Spill wasn't talking about doing a literal homework assignment. She was talking about doing a fictional college assignment for this fictional college and this whole fictional world of fictional influencers. This isn't a team of people, okay? This is a company, which is a team of people. You know what I mean? I feel like this company is trying to create fake YouTubers for every genre. What if they start a cooking channel called Grill? They already use Grill as a name, didn't they? What if they start a cooking channel called Meal? What if they start a true crime channel called Kill? What if they tried to start a commentary channel and replace me? Just because my job is so fake and easy that someone artificial could literally do it, doesn't mean I don't want to collect the paycheck for it. So I think I'm gonna have to beat them to the punch. Today we're going to be reading the top post from r/AskReddit. Legendary Ike asks, what is the story that you want to tell? Okay, and upload. Behold, my new channel. Shill. Now all I have to do is create like 10 more of these channels, and then my job should once again be secure. Oh, never mind, I got demonetized. Anyway, looks like I've gotten 10 minutes of content out of this. I don't have a watch. So leave a like, tell me what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and a big thank you to my 130,000 subscribers. Okay, bye.